Hello Starcom mining operators, and welcome to your Starcom approved mining instructional video. I'm John from the Miners Guild at Starcom Intergalactic, and I'm going to be talking you through everything you need to know about solo ship mining in the Drake Golem and the MISC Prospector. Firstly, as per Starcom corporate policy, we must ensure we have the necessary equipment and supplies before heading out into the verse. You should bring along sustenance items, medical supplies, and at least some medium armor, medium helmet, and backpack. Additionally to your mining ship, you should bring along spare mining modules and mining gadgets. You will also need a multi-tool for any repairs you may need to do, or for swapping out your modules when you're out at work. Which mining modules you bring is up to you. You should familiarize yourself with the different modules available and what their capabilities are. We recommend as a minimum bringing along spare surge and stampede modules for when you are coming across the larger rocks. There are also a range of mining gadget to use, but our recommendation is the Sabir and Bormax mining gadgets, both of which we'll be demonstrating later in this video. When it comes to ships, Starcom operators will utilize either the Golem or the Prospector. Let's talk through the Prospector first. The MISC Prospector is a compact single-seat mining vessel built for independent extraction, equipped with a precision mining laser and 32 SCU of storage as standard. The first thing you want to do with your Prospector is swap out your ore pods for the larger ore pods from Argo. This will give you more SCU storage. Currently, there is no internal storage on the ship itself. The mining laser is accessible at the front of the ship, where you can swap out the laser itself and the modules. The Drake Golem is a rugged ground mining platform designed for planetary resource extraction. Using the S1 mining laser and dual Drake 16 SCU storage pods, operators can fracture deposits and transport valuable surface minerals. It has equipment racks that are accessible externally on the ship with internal ship storage that currently only opens once, so recommend not using it for now. You can access the ship engineering areas once you remove the ore pods. You can also then change the mining modules on the mining laser head here as well. Starcom advises all its operators to familiarize themselves with the factory service manual from Thrusters and Dust. These factory service manuals will provide operators with a fully comprehensive technical guide to the ships, including vehicle loadout, component recommendations, and ongoing maintenance. So before we head out, we're going to open up the Regolith tool. Here, operators can see locations and probability percentages. A Starcom regular is the moon of Ariel above Hurston. Once in atmosphere, you want to start activating your radar ping to search and identify rock deposits. Here you can see, as we have got closer, we can identify that this is an obsidian deposit. You can then refer back to the Regolith tool for additional data on obsidian deposits thanks to the Regolith Survey Core data on rock types. You need to identify what ore types are within the rock cluster. Once highlighted, the ship will automatically scan the rock and detail its contents on the right side of the user interface. For large rocks, you may need additional help from a mining gadget. To use your mining module, find a place to put the mining gadget on the rock. You will then need to adjust the sliders until they are aligned with the wavelength by at 90%. Sometimes your gadget may get placed upside down. To fracture the rocks, the operator should align the ship at the optimal distance indicated on the left side of the user interface. You should then start your laser power at its lowest. You want to increase the laser power until it is within the optimal zone for that rock. You may need to constantly adjust this to counteract the rock's instability. Once fractured, the operator will find the rock will split into smaller pieces. Some of these rocks will need fracturing further and others can be extracted. We then want to extract the ore from the fractured rocks. The operator will switch to extraction mode and activate the laser. As you extract from the rock, you will then see the user interface highlight how much of each ore is going into your storage. Before extracting, you want to be mindful of the materials within the rock, as some can contain high percentages of inert materials, which operators will want to minimize as inert materials cannot be refined. Operators should also take precautions when extracting quantanium into their storage. Quantanium is a volatile substance when unrefined and has a 25-minute countdown before it explodes. You must get it to a refinery before this time expires or eject your cargo. The timer is shown at the top of the user interface when it begins. To optimize your profits, you can use the Regolith tool data tables to find the best yield bonuses for your extracted ores. Once at the refinery, you then want to create a work order. You first select the storage you want to pull the ore from. You then select the materials you want to refine on that order and pick which process method you want to use. Each refining method offers a different combination of refining speed, upfront cost, and level of yield. Once complete, you then select Get Quote. Now before you confirm the work order, it is Starcom best practice to track all refinery orders with the Regolith tool. You simply copy the data across and track when it has completed. This is helpful when creating multiple work orders or when you need to split profit between crewmates. Finally, we come to selling our refined ores. Starcom recommends using the Regolith market price calculator. This will enable operators to locate the best point of sale for all of their refined ores. Congratulations! You have now completed the Starcom approved mining tutorial. You're now ready to go out into the verse. As part of the training completion, please ensure you like the video and subscribe to the channel.